Welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anyone else who may be watching this message. I will start with the Wisdom of the Oracle card for you, Libra. And please believe me when I tell you, this is the third trial. Let me say, I've been having the most issues with recording, uploading these messages. I just had to take a long break after the first reading, so I started over, and I just started again on the last one, and I had to stop. So let's hope third time is a charm, Libra. And I promise you guys I will upload early, so I intended to do that, but I've been having all kind of issues. But we're going to keep going, okay? We've saged, we've meditated. Oh wow, beautiful. I kid you not, this card came out the last one I just did for you, okay? It was at the bottom of the deck, and then we had chaos and conflict as the card that jumped out, and this one was at the bottom. So this time it came out here, and number 30, tick tock, time is ticking, is the card that actually showed up for you this time at the bottom. So that is beautiful here, and I'm gonna put this right here so you guys can see it. Okay, time is ticking, tick tock, number 30, and then we have number 48, poise, as your card. So this is the second time this message is coming. And when I was the last time when I was shuffling, it was the Hermit card and the Temperance card that kept on jumping out for you as I was meditating on your energy, and the last time I was shuffling as well. So the message is still consistent here, okay, for you, Libra. And here we have the Ace of Swords, some kind of truth, some kind of clarity that needs to come towards you here, or you needing to cut away certain things out of your life. And let's keep shuffling here, a little bit more shuffling on camera. Messages for Libra, Spirit, messages for Libra for this first week of November 2019. And thank you so much, Libra, for your continued support to this channel. I appreciate you so much, every single one of you. All right, Strength card came out for you here. Leo energy, overcoming conflict and toxic energy, something just King of Swords, your energy. Let me tell you, this card have been jumping for you. Like, this is not just during this time. They've been jumping the all 3 times that I've tried to pull out cards for you here. Messages for Libra. There you go, the Hermit again, that came out for you, and this time it came out in reverse, the way it fell. So the message is still consistent, Libra. You need to go within yourself. You need to pay attention to the details. You need to find your inner guidance again, to take a moment to find your truth, to follow your North Star. Poise there is finding moderation in your life, not to rush to conclusion, not to rush in your decision making. Yes, the clock is ticking, tick tock, but Spirit is asking you, this is what's facing you, a sense of time passing you by for some of you, right? That's what's at the bottom. But what Spirit wants you to do is to take your time as you go through this, okay? We have a 4 and an 8 here. 4 is all about stability, foundation, the home, and 8 is it's about transformation, right? This is the 8th house energy we on right now during this time of Scorpio. Scorpio is the 8th house in the zodiac, the house of transformation, of birth and rebirth, death and rebirth. So during this time, it's almost like as you're making those big changes in your life, you have to really be stable. Stability in your mind, stability in your purpose, stability in your financially, even stability in who you are as a person, in your emotions, like really to feel grounded. The 4 pillars, to really feel grounded as you go through this transformation, to not feel like you need to rush it. That message is coming very strongly for you. Here we have the 6 of Wands, about success, right? Coming back from war, coming back from being away or whatnot, to the accolades of your community, of your loved ones, followed by the 7 of Swords, the card of lies and deceit, sometimes of even theft, like someone stealing from you. And at the bottom we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is I see this card a lot of times as a single person card, like literally someone all by themselves enjoying their garden. Yes, there's a sense of lavishness, and there's a sense of like someone who's very comfortable financially here, but you cannot escape to see, okay, you have all these beautiful things and all these pentacles, but yet you're like, you know, you're alone to enjoy it, right? And not everyone can deal with this kind of situation. So here we have the card of victory. That's how we start with. Let's get some clarification for you. This is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand card. Let's get some clarification for, oh, okay. And it came out in reverse like this, but I don't read the Lenormand in reverse. Here we have number 1, which is the rider. Okay, so someone is coming towards you, and look at this. This is also another person on a horse. Here we have a man on a horse, and here we have a woman on a horse. Okay, so there is someone coming towards you here. There is someone coming, or perhaps some of you are waiting for someone to come back into town. That's where that's what's gonna bring you closer to your victory. Okay, because the 6 of Wands is the card. It's a Leo energy. It's a card of victory here, of getting accolades, of getting almost recognition for, not almost, sometimes recognition for work well done, because this man is coming from a long journey here, perhaps from fighting, and here everyone is cheering them on. Job well done, they win, they're coming back in victoriously, right, to the accolades of the whole community, receiving, you know, a beautiful maiden is standing there, then that's everyone else is walking, but that's whose attention he gets. That's the rewards. And here we have the this feminine figure riding a rainbow. The rider, that's good news, right? That's someone coming to bring good news. That's a visitor, right? There's some kind of travel, someone that you're expecting, Libra, that's gonna come towards you, that's going to give you a sense of victory, that's gonna bring good news or good fortune towards you during this time. And at least that is what you're expecting. Okay, oh wow, beautiful. This is the sun, number 31. We have the sun here for you. That's blessing. So wherever, Libra, you felt like something was taken away from you that is yours, where you felt like there was some kind of injustice being done to you, but someone was lying to you, cheating, and taking away what's yours, or especially if it was some kind of manipulation, someone was playing mind game to you, there's a blessing coming here. There's gonna be clarity. We saw the Ace of Swords come through when I was shuffling. There's a sense of like the sun is also enlightenment, okay? Clarity where there's like fogginess. So there is clarity coming to that situation. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's about the man. It's about a man, especially for those of you that are dealing with that are feminine, watching this reading, okay? There is a situation here where there was a guy, a man. There's 2 men on this deck on the expanded edition. There's one of them that is a very poised, you know, handsome man sitting, holding a rose, waiting. It's a very romantic scene. And there's this guy, okay? He looks like he's like passionate. He's all macho, alpha male. Like, look at his face. It's so intense, right? He's showing the muscles here. There's a sense of like, it's like overpowering, like sort of sexuality coming through in this card here. So it seems like for some of you, you might have been dealing with someone that was connecting with you to the lower chakras, if you know what I mean. That was connecting with you in the physical, more like it was more physical, right? And there was like that person, perhaps you're expecting something more, you're expecting some commitment from them, you're expecting something more grounded, and that never was. That person was trying to pull the wool over your eyes. That person was not being completely true to you. And it's as if like with the sun here, it's almost like all of this is gonna come to light. You're gonna receive your justice. You're gonna receive the clarity and the enlightenment that you needed in regards to this situation, okay? Because this 7 of Swords energy, there's no way to spend it. It is not positive energy, okay, Libra? Let me see here. We have the 4 of Cups. That's what's followed. Look at this. The 4 of Cups is an offer. It's not like the offer is being refused. It's an offer that's just someone is just like, in the regular tarot, we see him, he's not even picking up the cup. This is the after tarot deck. Here he picked up the cup, but he goes right into pour it into the grass. It's as if to say, I have no use for your cup. Okay, now I know the truth. I'm no longer impressed by you, by you. I'm no longer interested in the little crumbs you're offering me, because I know this is not stable anymore. Okay, so it's as if, like, for some of you, if you've been taking a lot of crap from someone, you're finally rising up, kind of like, you know what, that is not the kind of relationship I want. That is not the way I want to connect with a loved one. And even if it's like a financial situation, because it's the 9 of Pentacles that's at the bottom of this deck here. Someone was maybe like boosting your ego, telling you the stuff you want to hear. They would just show up and showing you, like, hey, I'm here, look at me, I'm happy, I'm on a beautiful horse, I'm this and that. There might have been a show off too, and then, but the whole time they were just showing you a facade. They really had no true intention of staying. They would ride in town and perhaps left. They were not staying. They were not sticking around. They would just come, get what they want, and then leave. Right? They just come and get some and leave. And now the clarity is coming through. Okay, the enlightenment is coming through. Now you understand it. You're like, okay, yeah, I know what this is, and you can't fool me anymore. Okay, you have find your stability here. You are poised, and you're allowing that transformation to take place, even if that means that you have to remain by yourself in your garden to enjoy your rewards, to enjoy your beautiful garden by yourself. So be it. Let's get some clarification for you on that 4 of Cups. Clarification on the 4 of Cups for Libra spirit. Clarification on the 4 of Cups for Libra. Clarification on the 4 of Cups for Libra. Oh, okay. And we have number 15, the bear. Okay, the bear is about nurturing. The bear is about, it's like that motherly figure and instinct. And in this card, this is like the polar bear. So it doesn't escape me that the polar bear is in a position now to overcome, okay, to adapt to a new environment, because their natural habitat is being destroyed. So the polar bear here is probably going to spend more time swimming in the ocean, in this cold water, than just, playing in the snow. So there is a message here of, and by the way, number 15 is pulling my attention. This is the card of the Tower in the tarot. So this is like there is something drastic happening, especially in the environment here, especially that's outside of your control, if you will. That's calling you, that is forcing you to adapt. Okay, to adapt to perhaps you're making a decision that you wouldn't have personally made, you wouldn't have really want to make for yourself. But the situation as it's unfolding, it's bringing you to a phase where it's bringing you to a place where you have to adapt. Okay, you have to go with the flow. You have to make decisions differently than what you thought you were gonna be making at this phase of your life at this time. Okay, and there's a sense here, tick-tock. It's the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Like, there's certain things that are unstable. They cannot remain forever. It's like saying, like, any relationship where there's lies and deceit, no matter how sleek someone may think they are, eventually it's gonna get exposed. Hence the sun here. Eventually it's going to get exposed. Okay, and once it's exposed, someone have to make decisions to adapt. Someone have to make decisions based on this new information, based on this new situation. And that's what some of you will be doing. And here we have number 3. That's the ship here. Okay, there is movement, there is a journey. Okay, that's gonna require some of you to leave, or it's gonna require that person that was in your life to separate. There is a journey here. We have the Rider, we have the 6 of Wands, and we have the Sheep at the bottom of the deck. So this is what's facing you. Some of you may just literally have to move. Some of you move a relocation because of that person. You have to leave this whole thing behind. You have to perhaps move house. Especially for you, it's a serious, if that was a serious relationship, that was like, it was a committed relationship where there was distance. okay, towards a long distance relationship, especially. It's almost like someone here will have to make a decision to leave the place completely. Past life relationship is at the bottom of the deck. You have known each other before, yes, okay, and if it's someone from the past that was returning to your life for some of you, okay, because we have the wider and someone coming back here to town and being welcomed in once the truth is exposed about their intention, about what they've done before, you're not gonna be so warm towards them, okay? You're not gonna be so warm towards them coming back. But someone is in a journey moving back towards you, and it's someone you've known before. And Spirit is telling you here, based on what they've done before, based on your experience with them, some of you are gonna choose to not welcome that person, to not accept their cup of love, someone new, and it's gonna be the best thing for you, because someone new is happening, is in the works for you here. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For some of you, it's almost like that past life person is coming, and you're not gonna accept that love because you're gonna make space for a new person. You're gonna allow yourself to remain single. Number 9 is also about completion. You're gonna allow yourself to remain single to welcome a new love. And for some of you, this is a past life relationship, not in this lifetime, okay? This is a past life relationship, that person coming, riding their rainbow into your life, into this life cycle, but that person's gonna feel very familiar to you, okay? You may not understand why. It's gonna be an instant connection because you've known that person from a previous lifetimes. You have a history with that person, okay? And it's gonna be, of course, someone new in this life, but it's someone you've known before. And based on what you know, some of you will make the decision to not really entertain that person. You're not gonna refuse them. You will take the cup and you're gonna pour the cup white. I mean, there's a sense of insolence with the Four of Cups. But what you must acknowledge at the same time is because if I know you're giving me a cup, I already have 3 cups sitting here. Yes, they call it the card of boredom and, not wanting more. It's kind of like, why should I accept that cup when I know it's not gonna do anything for me? If what I'm in the mood for is like wine, and that cup has some grapefruit juice in there, like, why would I take? What is it gonna do for me? Why would I drink that? I'll wait it out for my cup of wine to show up. That's the Four of Cups here. Someone who's really balanced emotionally, where they're not going to allow, oh my gosh, it's time, I'm this age, I need to take whatever cup comes towards me, whoever comes towards me. It's someone who really understands who they are, their emotional need, and who knows what they want to take on and what they don't want to take on based on where they are right now in their life, okay? And this is, you adapting, you making decisions based on what's happening right now in your environment right now, on this life cycle right now. And I feel like for a lot of you, there's different scenario going on here. First of all, you're gonna make the choice to be by yourself. Some of you, yes, you would make space for a new love, and some of you, this is someone you've known from a past life that's gonna come through, and the person's gonna feel familiar, and you're not gonna know exactly what it is about them, okay? You're not gonna know what it is about them. Yes, they're gonna stir you, but there's gonna be something that you cannot put your finger on it, okay? And it's because you've known that person. You have history with that person. That person has perhaps there was a lot of negative history from past life. It's a karmic relationship, okay? It's a karmic relationship. There's gonna be a lot of ups and downs for some of you in that relationship, but the situation is still unfolding here. And if this message resonates with you, and I know there was a lot going on, you will know for yourself, okay, to be like, oh my gosh, this is what this is. But there's someone traveling towards you. There's a journey going on here, and perhaps it's you traveling towards someone else. But I feel like for the vast majority of you, there's someone coming towards you, and it's going to be a lukewarm reception. Yes, they're gonna stir your romantic feelings because they're gonna feel so familiar. They're gonna feel like, like I know you, like I know you. And but at the same time, you're gonna understand that things have changed, perhaps since the last time with the Bear card, and you need to nurture yourself. First of all, you need to have self-respect for yourself, to know what you need, are you getting it? To know what you want, are you getting it? What you're willing to give, is that person, does that person deserve it? Okay, and to follow your own intuition as you go through that, to remain poised through it all, to allow that transformation to occur. Okay, I hope this message brings you some clarity. Libra, thank you so much for your continued support. Come back next week, and remember, as always, love is the only answer. Bye.